in America at that Air Force base. I kind of just wanted to go over that. I'm getting to 15 minutes. I'm gonna try and upload. I'm gonna start just uploading on my computer because I want to put full videos out. I notice when I have to watch a video that's put into different parts, that I'll look for one that's a full video. So I realize this is getting less people to watch my videos and learn about what we're going through. So I really am gonna work on just uploading the whole thing, so then I can make however many minutes that I want the video to be, or hours. But alright guys, I'm really trying. I know that there are tons of TIs out there who are just trying to get information out, and we are. Just what I see people talking about in mainstream media, and then some of the social media who they don't know that this stuff's going on. I'm just like, are we really talking about that? We're really talking about PC stuff, and it makes me so sick that this is going on. It is a genocide in this country, whatever we call it now. It used to be America. Like, I used to live in America, and it had a constitution, and people were free, and then if you didn't mess with anybody and you didn't commit crimes, you were left alone, and you got to go to a job and have a family and stuff like that. But now it's I don't know, a Deathville or death country, and then people make money, and they make money murdering innocent families while they sleep, and then they're actually paid for that and protected. The society makes sure they protect and help them, and then people like me, people like the target individuals on the call, my parents, people are targeted, and we are slammed to the ground while we're being murdered. Money is taken away from us and stolen from us. People break into our houses. Electronic warfare 24 hours a day, and we didn't do anything. We didn't hurt anybody. We never thought about hurting anybody, but these murderers, these genocidal maniacs who do call themselves Americans in my country, which is, whatever it is now, it's not America. It's not America anymore, because people are being genocided for no reason. And then if today, let's say that I went to, because the emergency room, I don't want to say the name of the emergency room, but I went in there and they put me into the short-term behavioral center in 2013. If I went in there today and I said, hey, I'm being murdered, electronic warfare to my head, frequencies to my head, to my spine, like I'm being cooked alive, I'm being murdered, and it's wearing my body down, so I don't know how much longer my body can last through this. I don't know. I mean, I keep waking up. That's what I know. I keep waking up. But they would instantly put me into a short-term behavioral center, and I would have to pay $23,000 or whatever, and they would not help me with this, and they would cover it up whether they knew about it or not. So that's not a free country. That is a literal banana republic where people are being murdered. And I'm trying. When I make these videos, I feel a little bit better. Because when I wasn't making the video, I'm sitting there alone and just dark. This gets so dark because I just think about, I went out this morning and I see all the families going out and everything, and I want to have a family. I want to take care of my parents and go visit my grandmother and have a good job. And it's I don't know. I don't know if I want to get into it. I guess I will. This is documentation of what I'm going through, but for the first couple of years that I was going through this, where I knew I was being externally attacked, I was like, we got to stop this so I can get my life back on track, so I can get married and have kids and, get a job and take care of my parents. They're they should be retired, but neither of them are. At this point, I'm going to document things and help out our cause so that this can come out eventually, and that less, people may be able to get out of it, or people can get out of it, and then people won't be targeted in the future, hopefully. But for me, I don't know. I don't know. Even if they stopped, I don't know if I could go have a career in those things because the way this has damaged me. But there's a lot of remote neural manipulation that's making me very negative. So, I don't know if this stopped, it could feel totally different. But and I don't want to, I don't want to depress anybody, but I do want to document, how I feel about this. And we definitely don't live in America anymore. This isn't America. This is, rape land, or, death country, death cult country. I do want, I think I've said this before on my videos, but I know that, a lot of target individuals are like, who cares, why these people are crazy or why they're doing this. And then some are like, oh, well, they're all psychopaths. And what really kind of helped me to understand how people do this, and of course there's the Milgram experiment and the Stanford University prison experiment. Of course there are those things, but if you want to understand why people are so insane and they're taking money to murder innocent people and sit there and do it all the time, automate some of it, I still don't believe that all this is all supercomputers doing this automatically, because I have Audible V2K where they do real-time stuff all the time. It seems like they're on shift work trying to automate as much as they can. So, but put that to the side. If you want to understand the mentality that's happening here, Dr. Horton explains it well with a captured system. But to really understand the mindset of people who, some of these people may not have ever murdered or done something this bad, but go and look up cults. Go look up the Jim Jones cult. Go look up, look up cults. The psychopaths get in control of these corporations, manufacturing weapons, security companies actually testing these weapons on innocent people, and then they get people that are either in the Masons, fraternal organizations, ex-military, ex-agency, ex-private investigators, and just because this is the way this is, and a lot of people are doing it. A lot of compliant people, they take on a cult persona, like a lot of people in the Jim Jones cult. They thought that they were, there to spread love and to live their kind of life, but they ended up injecting babies with poison towards the end. One mother ended up knifing her 3 kids to death because Jim Jones told her to, because that was the protocol. So I think we have to understand cults, and I think that the agencies, the intel agencies, and the armed forces, they have been studying cults and maybe putting some of these cults together for years to learn how they could manipulate society like this, like with a lot of death and people saying, oh, no, that's not happening, and just completely controlling people mentally, socially and mentally. There was something else I wanted to say. Before the video ends, and I know I'm just going to kind of wrap it up in 30 minutes in case I do have to do 2 parts, but I'm really going to try and get just the whole thing up there so I can start that and see what my attackers do on my computer. But I watched, and I'm not sure if I put this on the last video, Romola D interviews Suzy Dawson. All target individuals need to watch that. I might just put in Romola D, Suzy Dawson, and we need to start looking through WikiLeaks, because WikiLeaks had an email from the manufacturer of these directed energy weapons, and it also names a lot of the manufacturers of these directed energy weapons, and some of them are actually the manufacturers and contractors who do test them. And it was I forget what company, but it was to some kind of security company, and it was saying how, in 2014 they started, widespread selling this to law enforcement across America. the manufacturers started selling these weapons, and in the email it said, our results, the use and results of these weapons is looking good. So they were saying they were testing the weapons, and the progress, the results was looking good. So that when they said that, that meant the innocent Americans that they were testing those weapons on, that was the good results. They were getting good psychological and physical damage results. So they're selling these weapons to the police departments, law enforcement across the country, based on experimentation that they're doing on us. That is I find that's just one angle of this. We need to go into WikiLeaks and look a lot more, but that's a big reason we're not going to get any help from the police, unless they are forced to by the public, and they have to, they're going to look like jackasses if they don't help us, because they're getting weapons from this weapons testing. Like our law enforcement in this country, in other countries, they're getting these active denial systems and directed energies for crowd control based on experimentation that they're doing on us. That's just one angle of this. I mean, this is like a hundreds of trillions of dollar business with the surveillance and the directed energy weapons. But look up that Suzy, Dawson, and Romola D, a really great interview. We need to start looking into WikiLeaks and getting all that information. And I feel I got to make more videos, guys, because I was just feeling like crap, and I thought I was gonna come on here and just be like, I can't even talk. And I guess once I get started, I get that feeling like that when I make videos all the time, like I have been through these past 6 years, and I kind of get in the groove. I don't know. I'm going to try and make more videos to get more information out, guys. This InfoWars thing, really important. Revealed, remote mind control doc accidentally exposed by Fusion Center. I'm not sure if it's a new document. I'm not sure, what happened, but it'll get people talking about this because it is happening. It also made me think, I have a little bit of time here. It makes me worry because I was giving DHS Fusion Centers a complete pass. Like they don't know about this, and they're just patrolling people who they think are crazy or danger to the community. They're being lied to. But if they have documentation like this, and DHS Fusion Center knows about psychotronic weapons, directed energy weapon systems, and electronic warfare, and they know that they are patrolling innocent citizens, I mean, I just want to say, like, I think that, people call me this all the time. I want to be naive in this because I know there are some good people out there, and I want to kind of try and get them to help us. So I try and stay on the naive side, but I think that these DHS Fusion Centers and these sheriff's departments involved in them, they know that we're being murdered. I mean, they know that we're being murdered. They still patrol us. They may even help, they help. And a lot of you guys have already been saying this, but I've been trying to kind of stay back on that and say, no. I'm not saying all sheriff's departments and all police departments, but a lot of them know. They're getting these weapons. They're experimenting with these weapons on us to sell to them, like in 2014. And, oh, God. So it's just, this isn't America that I live in, and it's no longer America. I mean, because I'm an innocent person. My family members are innocent, and what they're doing to my mom, and she will never admit that this is going on with her. Well, I hope I gave some good information that can move us along. I'm feeling pretty negative individually, but I'm going to separate that from what's going on, out there with the information getting out there, and just separate those two things. Because I tend to sometimes like, oh, this sucks, this is hopeless, because I may die, I may not make it through this, but I'm going to separate those things, get the information out, and just keep going there. Because tons of information, we're going the right way, and we don't know what can happen. Miracles can happen. So let's just keep going, guys. I love y'all. I'll try and make more videos, and I will see you on the next one. I hope that y'all are doing relatively well with what we're facing, and let's just keep on just